It's showtime. It says you're live. Let's double check, guys. Let's double check that we happen to be live. Happy Monday, family. Hope everybody's doing well.
Happy
As
Monday.
usual, we just want to be proactive, just making sure that you guys can hear us, see us. So we're checking behind the scenes.
Look, I found it.
So Facebook can hear us. There you go. YouTube can hear us. So we're good. We're good.
We are.
We're good. Happy Monday, family. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Thank you for joining us tonight. If you're catching this later on, welcome to our family. You're looking at half of the Cool Case Adventures family, and we're gonna be doing a live stream just talking about theme park news. Yeah, I know I posted that earlier. We're gonna be talking about theme park news today. Um, and just do me a favor, just smash that like button in YouTube so that way we let everybody know the or YouTube knows that we're live. But anyways, and just to give you a quick recap, what we're gonna do, we're gonna be talking about the different news throughout theme park, mostly Universal and Disney. Every week, a lot of the theme park release a bunch of news, and it's kind of hard to stay on top of that. So you
Yeah.
know what? We just basically kind of like digest the news, bring it up to this channel, and then we talk about it. We just give our feedback, our feeling. Sometimes they just share things that they just started in the theme park that we have already experienced, and we just tell you what we have encountered, whether we liked it or not. So, cool stuff.
Gustav.
Good stuff. And it's August here. First day of
First day
August.
of August.
So here in Florida, when it's August, we say Happy Halloween. Just so you guys know, Happy
Halloween
Halloween
season.
in August, and then around mid September we start saying Happy Holidays.
Pretty
Um,
much.
Here in Florida because of the way the theme parks operate. And all kidding aside, the first uh, Halloween activity that we have is gonna be Mickey Mouse So
Make
Scary
us not so
Halloween
scared.
in August 12th. So happy Halloween,
Next week.
people. Yeah, that's next Friday, not this Friday, next
That's
Friday.
Friday.
Cecilia, hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hope everything is well. Juan Antonio,
Hello.
how are you?
Hola, we back.
Hola, we back. So happy Halloween, everybody. Backlash, first day
Day of
of
August.
August. Um, Anyways, just do me a favor while I just get us ready over here. Smash the like button. If you're on YouTube, it lets YouTube know that you guys care about this video. And it helps us getting promoted within YouTube. That's the
Help us out.
important part. Help us out. Help a brother out.
I
But
was gonna say, help
anyway,
a channel out.
yeah. Share this video also with your families and friends, or any video that we post. Just share it out. Don't hold the news. Don't hold the vlogs. But anyway, we're gonna start talking about horror night. You know, um, finally, finally, some horror nights news broke in Universal Studios Orlando. So for the last 2 weeks, we've been doing like the newest section of this show, which is What the Heck Universal.
What the heck?
And then finally, last Tuesday, they actually went crazy.
Yes.
Finally.
Which we called it, remember?
Yeah. So we anticipated that happening between the Tuesday or Friday or Wednesday. I'm sorry, last week because as it is, they continue to be behind. That's just our humble opinion. But it started with now they have a multi-night tickets to Halloween Horror Nights. What that means is that rather than you buying a single night ticket, you could buy for multiple nights. Believe it or not, sometimes it ends up being cheaper
Yeah.
than buying just for one night. So the more and especially if you're gonna stay here for maybe like a week and you're hanging out in that area in Universal, you might as well get it. You might as well get it. Celia said about time. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Very
right.
much.
About time. One thing said today is finally universal. Yeah, not yet, not yet, not yet. We're getting there. We're getting closer to universal. Just so you guys know, here's the prices. So for they have what is called a Rush Fear Pass, which is only in these dates in September. That's $129.99 per person plus tax. Again, if you were to go only a single night, I think depending the night it could be 69 to 79. So let's say you come here in uh, the uh, the opening weekend, which is Labor Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That alone, you could actually do that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then just pay 130 per person. So it ends up being cheaper. Then, if you want to do the frequent fear pass, then you have. I think this is the one that it starts with the opening weekend, but right after that, I think it's only Thursdays and Sundays.
Sunday through Thursday.
Sunday through Thursday.
So it takes out Friday and Saturdays.
Which it says that over here.
Right.
And then you have the frequent fear pass, which is basically the Sunday through Thursday, 27 nights in total. So that's how much it ends up being. And then you have the plus pass, which is the Sunday through Friday for 219. Usually when we go, that's the one that we buy. Hello, Miss Sheila. I hope everything is well.
How are you?
When we go, well, for the exception of 2019, because it was the kids' first Halloween horror night, so we bought the Rush of Fear. But then last year we ended up getting the Frequent Fear Plus Pass because it allows us to go anytime during the week up to Friday, and then we skip Saturday. I don't care about going on Saturday.
Saturday's horrible to go.
Yeah, Saturday's a nightmare to go during Halloween Horror Night.
It's too crowded. It's just it's not worth it.
April says hi, Karen and Carlos.
Hello, April.
Hope everything is well, my friend. Yeah, it's not worth it to go on Saturday. That's just my opinion. Based on our experience, it's just like a nightmare. It's just like you're gonna be waiting for a long time.
Yeah.
Not worth it at all. So definitely the one that we recommend is if you are a local, definitely you could do this plus pass. It ends up being a lot better. And then you have the ultimate frequent fear pass, which is basically every single night, free parking after 5 p.m., which it helps,
Right.
For $324.99 per person. Then so basically that's the multi-night pass. So I mean, it's a better deal, honestly, to buy it that way. Or like I said, if you're gonna come during the month of September and you're gonna be you could end up doing at least 3 days, then this Rush of Fear pass should be better. Which one are you guys getting? The plan for us is just to go like last year. We're gonna do the Fear Plus pass because it's more flexible on our schedule to go anytime from Sunday through Friday. It's
even Friday is a little. It gets busy.
Yeah, but I mean, the only part that I dislike about it for us as a family is saying in order for us to create content, sometimes we have to like push the kids to be
out
too late in a school week. But we did it a few times last year where we were there on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, and we also like testing out the water. Like when is the slowest day of the week?
Yeah.
But then the parents' responsibility
start
kicking in, and we feel awful.
This year might be a little harder too because Kyla's going into high school and
then she
might be in sports.
She might be in the cross country team. Yeah. She might be in basketball.
So who knows what sports Kyla is gonna do? So.
Right, but at the same time, this allows us the flexibility because if they have sporting events or practices, then that means that we could allow some time during the week and then record, or on Sunday. So in which it makes it easier. The only part that makes it harder is because you work on Sunday. And then that means that the next day, then we all have to either go to school or go to work.
Work.
But for us, it's more cost effective to do this. And I think last year, how many times we went? I think we went like 8 or 9
We went a
times.
lot.
Well, we went at least.
Yeah, we went a lot
I went once or
by
twice by
yourself.
myself.
Yeah,
I,
yeah, because you meet up with your
yeah,
with one of the friends.
I tend to go as a tradition with a friend of mine. They used to work with me in Universal. Every year since that we both work at Universal,
Yeah,
it's always our yearly tradition that it's just me and him, and we just hang out. And then I ended up meeting with other content creators by myself. So I think I did like 8 or 9 times
yeah,
last year. April is asking, I remember that. What day is the slowest the kids are going up?
there are.
The slowest have been Sundays and Wednesdays.
Yeah.
I mean, based on last year, we'll see this year, but last year was definitely the Sunday and the Wednesday. More so the Wednesday than the Sunday. So the Wednesday was perfect. Now the problem with that is that yes, less people in the park, but that means less characters,
Right.
less employees working, which it not necessarily means that those lines are gonna move that much faster either.
And some of
Um,
the scare zones are emptier. Like
right.
you don't get the scares that you would when it's full.
So you got to keep that in mind. So
Yeah.
this year the plan is to do the same. We're gonna try to test out the different days. We're gonna bring you, as usual, our food reviews for Halloween Horror Nights. You guys gave us the idea last week to produce a video for family. You
Hmm.
know how to prepare for Halloween Horror Night for the entire family, in case you want to bring your children. So that wonderful idea. So um, we will be recording Halloween Horror Nights for newbies. If this is your first time, we're gonna walk you through. Although we released one last year, and I posted it in our um, Universal group. However, every year things change. The waiting zones will be different.
Right.
Um, you have a different kind of flow around the park, so we gotta be
Yeah, we gotta learn the flow for this
yeah.
year.
So, but I will be doing one for newbie, and I will definitely be doing. Believe it or not, I've seen a lot of questions for the plus size community. A lot of people are concerned about when you go through the mazes. Is it uncomfortable? Unfortunately, I cannot record, but how comfortable, how accessible
Inside
is
the
it?
maze, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be talking about that too. So that's a
That's Mary.
that's a whole bunch of plans that we have for this upcoming Halloween Horror Night. Uh, Mary saying, "Yeah, good reviews. I'm ready. Yeah,
Food
you
review.
food reviews. Um,
I'm ready too.
yeah, Mary, you're gonna help me with the drink. I and in open
Yes,
in, in opening weekend, you will be helping me with the drink.
that would be correct.
Karen already tapped out.
Hasn't started. I'm tapping out
So
already.
Mary is helping me with the drink reviews for Halloween Horror Nights and opening weekend. At least, at least on Saturday, you know. Um, we might be staying. We don't know yet. We were gonna stay on property all the way to Sunday. I'm trying to see if we could extend it onto Monday, so that way we're not that rush. But definitely we're considering maybe one more night. That means one more night of horror nights. So Mary said I'm down. Michila said, "Can you take an ECV through the mazes?" No, you can. You have to be able to transport to walk the mazes, hmm or to transport yourself into a regular wheelchair, and somebody had to push
Push
you.
you around. Yeah.
I seen that. And Mary's gonna be with us on that opening weekend, so she has family members who, um, they are handicapped, so she will be a good feedback to us to
Hmm.
see if she recommends it for people who are handicapped or not. So
Right.
I'm excited. April says Mary needs to bake us some sweet. I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm tired of her showing us picture of what she's bringing to her gatherings back at home, but she doesn't bring us anything. I agree 100%. But anyways, multi-night tickets are out, people. Get them while you can. One thing that I learned last year, just so you guys know, first night, or actually first 2 nights last year, they were sold out. So we were like, holy smoke. So if Halloween Horror Nights is sold out, does that mean that we have to be there earlier, or we cannot, if you have one of these passes, and if you get the passes, you're counted
You're
in.
already counted.
You're already counted.
You're one of those people that sold out the park.
So keep that in mind. So this may give you an advantage over just buying a single night, because uh uh it's gonna get sold out. It's Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
Last year they started it after Labor Day weekend. But this that was last year.
So
this year it's gonna be Labor Day weekend, and as it is, the parks are slammed during the Labor Day weekend. So I can guarantee you the A session will be sold out the entire weekend. So get the multi passes like now, so that way if you don't struggle with those single night. Now, a lot of people ask us also, when is the best time to go? September or October? Definitely September.
The closer it gets to Halloween, the worse it gets.
Yeah, it's like you start watching. I mean, unfortunately, this weekend is Labor Day weekend, so it's gonna be busy. Then the 7th to the 8th, or one. Actually, I cannot do it like this. And let me go through the past day includes this one. So this weekend over here is slammed because of Labor Day weekend. 7 to 11 is gonna be an okay weekend. 15 to 18 should be slow. Then from the 21st on, then you're gonna start seeing a little bit of peak. And then you get to the beginning of October. Now, once you make it to this weekend, the 5th to the 9th, forget about it. That's when you're gonna hear people complaining that it's too full, that they're being rushed through the houses, that they're not enjoying it, that it is sold out. Always try to plan for the mid-September. If you cannot make it to opening weekend, but mid-September, because that's the best time to actually visit Halloween Horror Nights. So that's exciting. Then the weekend is coming strong. Finally, Universal Studios decided to release the weekend as one of their house. And what's funny is that I posted. I happened to be, once again, it just happened to be at the right time when they actually release it. But what I'm trying to say is that one of these celebrities magazine released the news before Universal, and right after that, Universal, you could tell that it was kind of forced to
release it.
Yeah. And I remember sending Karen the screenshot of the announcement. Here, I'm going to show you. Entertainment Weekly. I don't know if you guys can see that at 12:12 that day. I think it was on Tuesday. It actually released that before Universal. It says the weekend after hours nightmare brings the pop superstar Twisted Fantasy to life in a Halloween Horror Nights maze at Universal Studios. I won't tell you how I got this, but I can tell you that I have alerts everywhere for every single thing that mentions Halloween Horror Nights. And then it came up, and I pulled it, and I sent it to Karen right away. And that was at 12:12. Then Universal tweeted it. Here it is.
Tweet.
It won't allow me. I don't know if you guys can. No, because of the way that how the picture is screenshot it. But at 12, it's hard. Sorry, but at 12:21, 10 minutes after Universal released it. So I think that they were put against the wall. They were planning to release it that day, but all of a sudden, because Entertainment Weekly actually pushed it out before then. They're like, "Ah, here we go."
All right, we got to do it.
So that's when they went and actually did the whole commercial, because I will add that, in my opinion, this is one of the best commercials that let me reload it.
Reload.
Uh, the Universal's Halloween Horror Nights page have been doing this all day long. So something is telling me they're gonna put something out tomorrow or Thursday. Every time that their website slows down and kicks you out, is because they're working behind the scene. So this is the video that I released, just so you guys know. Oh, so before you guys say or anybody say the weekend, why I don't care about the weekend. I just pay a little bit of attention on the in this video, because they're gonna show you a little bit of some of the videos from the weekend. So you guys can see now where this is going. My opinion, out of any of the other houses that have been announced, officially announced, this by far has been the best commercial. That's just me. By far the best commercial. This is the first commercial that I see that I want to say like, oh my god, I have to go and watch this thing. Not even Halloween, not even the Monsters Collide. I saw this. I'm like, holy crap, that looks creepy as heck.
It looks creepy, yeah.
So,
I think the video is giving it like a more, because I think a lot of people were like, "Oh, the weekend, really?"
Yeah.
But I think with this video, it like pumped people for it.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
This is and I'm telling you, this is the first commercial for Halloween Horror Nights that I feel like I want to go to.
Right.
So I cannot wait. April says, I love the weekend. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, I cannot wait. I've been telling people, if you don't think that this house has potential,
It has.
watch the weekend performance in the Super Bowl, especially that part where he's against the mirror and he has that
the
rapping in his face, and all their dancers are like cut off and all that. Just watch it, because it is
has potential.
It has a lot of potential. So they finally announced it. So I feel like Universal has been put against the wall this whole entire summer with announcement, because they've been dragging their feet.
Yeah.
So if it's not a major league by somebody else,
they're not announcing.
So for whatever reason, I don't know what the heck is going on. I am excited about the weekend. Let us know, guys, in the comments. Are you guys excited? Now, another thing that came out as part of this release is they're bringing the scare actor dining experience for the first time since 2019 in a new venue for Halloween Horror Nights. So it used to be obviously at Monster Cafe, as you can see over here. Now it's gonna be in Louis. So everybody's wondering, because Louis doesn't look like scary. No, it's
and
not.
They have Louis open for Halloween Horror Night usually.
Right, and so Louis is the one that sells the pizza fries as well. So Jonathan says, "Hi, family. Hello buddy." So Louis is not themed for Halloween or anything like Monsters. So I'm eager to see this. We did get our reservations. We had the opportunity to go on opening night, but there's too much going on opening night. So we will be going on Saturday. I think 5 or 5:30. So I have never done this before. I know people that have done it. Some people said that it was worth it, because what it is, they bring like the main scare actors from the different scare zones. So that's kind of like your opportunity to take that one-on-one
One on
picture
one,
with
yeah,
them.
that'd be cool.
And they said that the food basically for the price is worth it and all that.
I'll
So
be okay with that pizza buffet.
well, it's
It's really,
Italian.
yeah.
So that does that mean that we're gonna get pizza fries?
Oof,
Now,
anything with
is
pizza.
it like an all you can eat at that price? Or I'm there's not much that it was released.
Maybe they'll come up with a
Michila
special
said
menu.
looks interesting. Yeah.
It does.
April saying, Jonathan, are you coming to HHN? No, Jonathan is skipping this year, unfortunately, because the baby is someone. I think the baby will be due before HHN or by the time the
Really?
HHN is happening. Yeah. So so the dining is $55 per person. We already got the reservation. This is unfortunately one of the things that I wasn't counting on, and it wasn't in the budget, but I pulled the trigger because again, I haven't done it. We haven't done it. Not
Right.
even when we
Never.
used,
Like,
yeah, we
I've
used to
never
go
done.
in dates to
We
Halloween
should have
Horror
done it
Night,
then.
and we never did it. So at that point, we're like, oh, okay,
Oh, he is coming.
might as well. Um, oh, okay. So Jonathan's coming. Cool. So how long? So check this out. So it's gonna be on Louis Italian. Enhance your night of horror night. This exclusive dining experience at Louis Italian Restaurant. Enjoy special character photo opportunities, a digital download of a photo taken during the dining experience, and theme dinner buffet. Okay, there you go. That answered my question. It's a buffet. So that day we may not have to do a food review because we're being fed.
We're gonna we are gonna do a food review.
Well, we'll do food review, but maybe on treats because I know that we're going at 5. I think we're going in the first time frame, which is the 5, because I don't want to miss anything else. So subject to availability, restriction apply. So if you want to get to do this, you basically have to go online, click on the link, and then reserve your spot. So this was one of the things that once they released it, I went ahead and booked it because I couldn't wait. So that brings us to the new segment. What the heck, Universal?
Getting closer, Universal.
We're getting no, well, it's still what the heck, Universal. So as you continue to see in the different Universal Halloween horror night sites, Singapore still nothing going on in there. Japan, they still with the same old news from last week, which it was this.
That's a cool picture.
That's basically them saying, "Hey, we're gonna have it,"
Wait for it.
And then Hollywood, California, they obviously announced the weekend, so we're getting the same exact houses as California for the exception of for the exception of the originals. So we're getting the well, although this is an original. So
There's a lot of originals.
yeah, the cool thing about this, according to what we heard in Spooky Empire by the panel, is that in Halloween Horror Nights here in Orlando, even though we have the Legends Collide, we're gonna get one side of the story. And then Hollywood is gonna get another side of the story. So when we go there on the 8th, then we're gonna be able to kind of like compare them. Yeah. And according to the panelists, the creative team, both of the story match. Combine. They exactly, they kind of like meet halfway. So I'm dying to see how they're gonna make that happen. So we get to see that same. No, I don't know if it's the same. Hopefully, different stages of Halloween. Blumhouse the same, and they did announce the weekend. And they actually announced a new house, but they haven't updated the website. I'll tell you guys in a second. Then, of course, we got ours updated. Finally, we got the 4 official houses, and then so now we still missing 6 announcements, and we still missing the scare zones. Yesterday, we put a video of us walking around the park, updating you according to the last speculation map that we're going to be talking about it in a second. So I want you guys to realize, and this is something that Brian asked me last week. This was a major leak that happened last Monday, where if you can see this is in, and I know briefly we spoke about it, and
Mm-hmm.
there's a reason why I'm showing you this. This looks like some kind of merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
And in this merchandise, basically it's telling us all, or not all, but at least eight houses,
8, yeah.
8 out of the 10. So that was a huge leak. Again, we're not finding out things because Universal is releasing it. We're finding it out because of major leak. Universal happens to be dragging their feet too long. So with that said, right after that night, um, here comes Horror Nightmares, which is the Halloween Horror Nightmare, which is the the people, the group, or the person, I don't know who is it, but they're the one who create the speculation map. And they went ahead and put a survey in Twitter, which I answer, which is said, do you want us to release the new speculation map with the names from the leak? Or do you want us to just keep generic names? Of course, we all
Right side.
voted just put the darn
Names from the
names
leak.
because the leak is out. So that's what I wanted to show it to you, because if you see the spirit of the coven, spirit of the coven. Prison,
That was on there.
no, prison is not there, but Bucks eating alive, Bucks eating alive. Now, if you guys watch our video from yesterday, you will get to see our walkthrough, and we also talk about these sections, like these change of name, this Carson change of name, and I'm going to mention it again, and then we'll walk you, and we show you the newest prop that are installed there as of last week. We're going to be doing an update every single week. So if you're a Halloween Horror Night fan,
Stay tuned.
stay tuned, because we're gonna keep talking about it until opening weekend. So, Jonathan, I saw your question. I'll get back to it in a second. So, the 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 fact of the matter is that we do have 4 houses confirmed, but 6 that we don't know anything about. Um, but I highly encourage you to go back and watch our video from yesterday, because we show you obviously the map. We show you what we mean. We basically talk about where they're gonna be located, because this letter A and B doesn't tell you much,
Right.
So we show it to you exactly where they're gonna be. This is the final speculation map. This is it. Um, now all that we gotta do is just wait for the announcement. Once Shen does the announcement, then we're gonna walk through and then tell you exactly where everything is with
How it
the
matches up.
and see if it matches. But I have the feeling that everything's gonna match. As a matter of fact, the speculation map had 9 out of the 10 already correct in this
Mhm.
thing. So now we'll see. Denise is saying, Uh, my family wants to go so bad. Oh, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I do not blame them. Halloween Horror Night is fun.
Yeah.
Um, as long you're not in that Saturday crowd, because the
Yeah.
Saturday crowd, there's a lot of people that unfortunately don't know how to have fun responsibly,
Yeah.
and they could ruin it for a lot of other people. Any news on the mommy? No. All I could tell you is that they're ready. They've been ready. They have been ready since Friday. The problem is that they are having technical difficulties. So today they were doing test run without anybody in it, um, because apparently something's happening with the coaster that is getting stuck somewhere. Not stuck, but it stops
It stops. Yeah.
or it's shutting down. And I don't have the details, but it just makes sense. If they actually replace electrical panel,
Right.
they have to ensure that everything electrically is working correctly. According to some people that we spoke to Friday, was it Friday? Yeah, Friday.
Friday.
I mean, we talked to even custodial services, park services. They were instructed to go and clean the lines. They were instructed to
It's
put
ready.
trash bags in the trash cans. I mean, so we went as far as meeting people and team members. They have been in that queue line, and that day they basically told us, yeah, it's ready. They're having mechanical issues. So at that point, there's nothing that anybody can do. And if I'm Universal, I will be extra careful because you don't want something bad happening under your belt. And not only that, I'm assuming they have to pass inspection,
They probably haven't.
and they haven't passed the inspection. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, but it's not that they haven't passed inspection. I don't want nobody saying Carlos said that. When you could schedule your inspection, and then they may be postponing it. They may be saying, "Hey, we're not ready. We're going to postpone it for the following day." And that happens in construction. Once you think and you know that you're ready and it's gonna pass inspection, that's when you're like, "Hey, can you come and inspect it?"
Right.
Then the city comes and inspects it and then signs off on that inspection. So if it's giving the mechanical issue, common sense, they're like, we're not
We're not
gonna
gonna
call an
open.
inspector. It's
Yeah.
not gonna pass inspection. Inspection, just like permits, are public. The minute they don't pass inspection, everybody's gonna know it. So
Right.
I could see where Universal is being extremely careful. I've been told by multiple technicians that that's what's happening. What exactly is happening? I, they're not releasing that information. So, and I don't blame them because
Yeah,
it could
no.
be
Well, at
held
this point,
liable.
well, at this point, it's just mechanical issues.
Yeah,
Like,
I've been told mechanical, backlash electrical, and that's
well,
all
that's
that
all
I'm getting.
mechanical. Yeah.
And every day I check, and I have friends that are checking, and it's saying that. And if you follow any source of media that is there daily, you'll be able to see that they're getting. I mean, it's ready,
Right.
but something is holding it up. It could bottom line is going to happen any minute.
They're gonna open out of
They're
nowhere.
not going to
Yeah.
announce it. I can tell you that behind the scenes, and I could say it now because I will not get anybody in trouble. Their target date was July 28th. That's basically they had two targets day, the middle of July and the 28th. I couldn't say it on camera because that was told only to technicians and to management, and I didn't want nobody to get in trouble. Uh, so that's what I kept paying attention to that day. Now, I didn't go to the park on the 28th because I heard on the 27th that it may not be ready. However, we went on Friday to do this video for Halloween Horror Nights, and I said, okay, we might as well check into the details. I didn't talk to my contacts on that day, but we happened to meet custodial services and team members. They have work. They work in there. They actually fed us that extra information.
And there was movement. There was team member movement inside.
Right,
Of
and
them.
managers and all
Yeah.
that. And then later on, Saturday morning, I got in contact with my technicians friends, and they told me basically it's still mechanical, it's still electrical, nothing that will
Major.
cause a major accident. It's just that I'm assuming they want to pass that inspection. So that's what is happening. It no longer says it's closed on the app. That's been switching back and forth, so you guys know. I know it's been posted everywhere today, but it's been switched back and forth. As a matter of fact, on the 28th, more than half of the morning, it didn't have the close. That's why the target date was on that day. Then at the last minute in one of the test run, they stopped it and they switched it back to close. Then they decided to use it as a training for the team members. Um, Thursday, I mean, yeah, on Thursday and Friday, and that's what on Saturday they were testing it with team members from the ride for a little bit of time, maybe like half an hour, and then yesterday and today it's been just that coaster by itself. So yes, it does say that it's no longer closed. Again, they've been trying to get it open for the longest, but at this point it's mechanical. Now it's just completely out of everybody's hands. So it could happen
It open
tomorrow.
any
It might
day.
happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
It may happen that tomorrow they do it and they face some issues even after passing inspection and they shut it down. God
Yeah.
forbid. But yeah, that's the little bit of information that I know um, from multiple sources. And I know I got a friend that knows two technicians there too. We have a technician in common. So, so they at least I'm getting the right info. Part I mean it could be part of the right info. I don't have the whole details. So this is the final in speculation map. So this is it, guys. No, I hate it broke my heart. No Stranger Thing. No zombies.
I want zombies back.
Type of
Scare zone or anything.
maze, scare zones.
On Deadly Unrest, it could be zombies.
I hope the deadly unrest could be zombie or some kind of like. It was vampires before, so we'll see. Coven witches, I'm excited
Yeah, me
about.
too,
We
actually.
talk about that in the video. Just like spirits of the coven, we're
Yeah.
excited about that. Prison, they think it's like a sequel from Hellgate, something that we had back on 2017, I think. So it's interesting. Jay, this was confirmed by Universal themselves during Spooky Empire that that's gonna be Legends Collide, which then I definitely is the weekend. So um, we shall see. I'm excited. I mean, I'm ready for Halloween. I'm mostly ready for this heat to be over
Oh yeah.
because
So
it's
that-
driving me insane. Um, these are some of the props that you're able to see. I was told also that starting tonight, they're gonna be working on more stages and more props. So between we can wake up tomorrow or on Wednesday, and it's like they went crazy all over. Um, Especially here in New York. I've been told that they're gonna be working behind Central Park. They're going to continue to work in Hollywood and in New York. Nothing is going to happen in San Francisco because that's their rotation. That's what I've been told. So maybe
San
between
Francisco, the last one, no?
maybe between Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to see more. Uh, who knows? They may be working at it as
Right now.
right now. Just know that inside Hallows Eve Boutique, that they strip out the monster. Remember they have Frankie, the
Dracula.
Lua Frankie and the Lua Bride of Frankenstein. So that's out. So they went now where, and I like how they call it. A lot of these social media sources are calling it more of a vintage Halloween. A lot of people are loving it. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
It looks very neat. I'm a fan of the merchandise that they've been putting out in this store.
Right.
To the point that I haven't come back because I feel like
You're gonna
we
buy.
all are gonna walk with a shirt from there.
Yeah.
They are very original, but this is what you're gonna find in the front, and this is where Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein were dressed up like the summer, like the luau. It looks very pretty, you know. I feel like this is a place that if you're in IOA, you can even walk with your kids because this is something that you will find in a regular Walmart or something like that. So
it's not too spooky.
no, it's not too. It's not out of hand. So these are the decoration they shows. They have not brought any more merchandise.
But they haven't announced something. Oh, the weekend maybe.
Well, they're keeping it very vintage.
Yeah.
So like they're keeping it like that. So and then the tribute store is gonna have the
scary stuff.
actual Halloween Horror Nights things. Keep in mind also that even though remember what I said that Universal Hollywood have not updated their website, they actually announced this weekend that they're gonna have something that is called Scarecrow the Reaping. That's gonna be one of the mazes, and it was confirmed in the Midsummer Scream. This is happening in California. when John Morty confirmed the Scarecrow, the Reaping is coming to this year's event. This is something that we had back on Halloween Horror Night 27, so 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
I wonder if they take the props and move them
Well,
over there. You know, like
what was interesting. I want you to go back a little bit on memory lane.
okay,
When we were sitting, listening to the panel, they kept referring about the Scarecrow,
right.
how they reused the props. And I remember that at one point, I forgot the name of the guy. The guy goes like, "Hey, I think you're saying too much."
Oh yeah.
And then we're like, okay,
Okay.
well, we know that something's coming from Scarecrow, supposedly, according to the map, for the Scarecrow. Not even in a million years crossed my mind that we're talking about Hollywood.
Right.
Because they were talking about reusing some of the props that they already use in our Horror Night maze. They said it.
So that means I have to transport it.
So they
picked
said
it
it. So families have abandoned their farms after the Dust Bowl, leaving only scarecrows and crows behind. So now they're showing us the facade, which that facade is already done. People can see it done in Universal Hollywood. That's how it looks. Bam. That's the facade that we've been seeing in pictures over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys know when you go to this panel like we did in Spooky Empire, you guys can watch that video. But you're basically sitting and they're basically showing you all of these details, which is pretty awesome to see. And we also saw when they brought, remember this farm truck
right.
that everybody was wondering what it was about. Mm-hmm. So now we know that is the Scarecrow, the Reaping. Now
that sounds interesting.
Yeah, so
I think anything with scarecrows is spooky to begin with.
I don't remember much about this house for whatever reason, but I'm excited because if I don't remember, it's almost gonna be new for me and new for you, and definitely new for the kids. So finally, the kids are gonna get to see something in Hollywood that we don't have.
Right.
So these are the sketches. This is basically how they develop the stories, which is pretty dope. How they design the, in this case, the barn and all that. So pretty cool. So as you can see, this actually was released on Saturday. Here's the King Crow. So this was released on Saturday. And if we go back over here to the page,
what should be updated?
Universal Halloween Horror Nights, California have not updated their website. Now, yet, it's not rumor. It was confirmed during that event that it was coming. So it's interesting, That's what I'm saying, that they're dragging their feet. And moving right along, we show you these. If you don't follow us on the socials, you should, because we posted that the day on Friday. They just released this. So they're actually going to start posting pictures of guests you could buy for $129. And your picture will be on a tombstone. And we decided as a family, if you guys remember, where's mine? Mine should be there. We moved it, but we probably moved it. So you guys, I don't know if you guys remember that during the holidays, I did one for the holiday tribute store. So that I was in the tribute store. So after that, we made a decision as a family that we're going to be in rotation. So I'm happy to announce that one of us, not me, one of the three will be part of this tribute store. So what they do is that they put your picture on a tombstone, and I like, at least I am warm.
Yeah.
And that was Sarah. And then you got to put your dates. So they let you pick your dates, right?
Yeah.
When you were filling out paperwork. Yeah. Limited space available. People are dying to get in. So you can only get it on the five and dime tribute store and All Hallows Eve boutique. So we found out that each of the store have 50 spots available.
Right.
Once those 50 spots are sold out, they're sold
There.
out. You cannot buy it online, unfortunately. So it's only you can only do it over there. 129. Uh Angela, how are you? Nice to see
Hello.
you. Celia says, "Do you have to be in the park to get this?" Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
You do. You do.
You want to go? You have to go to one of those 3 stores to be able to get it.
Yeah, that will be correct. It's a pretty cool thing. I, since that I did it in the holidays, it was kind of cool. Every time I would walk in the store, I get to see
Your face.
my face
As a light
there
bulb.
as the smartest bulb of the group.
Well, I don't know.
That's what it was titled. It was awesome to see. Then what they do, and they're gonna do the same thing because I asked them. Once they close this store down, then they mail it to your house, or you could pick it up from one of the
Right.
stores. So whatever tombstone they put, that's what people are gonna get, which is a cool souvenir. I mean, you're buying it, you're paying $129 to be displayed and to get that as a souvenir. I mean, only you don't know when they're gonna be doing it again, if they're gonna do it again, and at least you I was I was part of history, which is cool. So guests can add their photo to a Halloween tribute store plaque at Universal Studio Florida 129, and that's basically what it is. Cool experience, right? If you were wondering or if you care about numbers as much as I do, just know that in the second quarter, Universal reaches their highest, beating the pre-pandemic number, and that does make sense. Right. Universal have been gaining popularity versus Disney with all the stunts that Disney have created. However, here's the huge contradiction. Up to like Mardi Gras, I kept saying, and you guys can also go into, and for those who follow us and watch almost every video, you guys will remember that in December we released a video that we explained why Universal had better entertainment than Disney. And why, in other words, Universal was like doing a lot of great things. Was doing a lot of great things. Unfortunately, I have worked for the company. I know my people. My take on, they're already making the money. I hope that I'm wrong in this prediction. I hope that I'm wrong. But they're kind of like slacking off. They have said, okay, we already delivered. We don't have to anymore. I have noticed the lack of entertainment in the park now for several months. I have noticed the lack of effort from Universal. I'm not talking about, remember, employees follow leaders. I'm noticing that. I'm noticing the lack of communication and the lack of information. So now I go to Universal, I feel like I don't know if I'm in Universal or Disney. Because I could ask a cast member a question and they don't know, everybody gives me a different answer, and I'm finding the same thing at Universal. So what the heck, Universal? So your people make money, executive, and now you're scaling and slacking over here. I'm gonna say that, and I'm just like I said that Universal was gonna increase prices in food and in merchandise, that nobody had brought that up. Nobody's beating them down as much as they do to Disney, but they have significantly increased their prices in food and their prices in merchandise. I'm gonna go down on the record to say they are slacking off on their customer service, unfortunately, and their entertainment has gone down to the point that why are we finding out so many major leaks for Halloween Horror Nights? Because they're so slow, to the point that they're behind. Remember, before we even became content creators, we visited these parks. I mean, we've been annual pass holder now for like 8 or 9 years. I mean, we go constantly. And this is the first year in so long that I have seen them so behind decorating for Halloween Horror Night. So something is up.
Something came up.
They caught something.
Their focus went
they changed, or they might have said, you know what, we always give everything to Florida and not California, so let's spend more money over here. So let's focus more on this. But something is lacking off. And if you look at it, the amount of original houses, they have come for this year is the highest amount of original houses that I have seen in the longest time. No IP, which it means this.
Yeah.
Does it mean that Netflix wanted more money?
Maybe.
Or does it mean the Universal didn't want to pay Netflix the money? Because Netflix right now, with the killer of amazing job that they did with Stranger Things, if I'm Netflix, I'm going to charge you an arm and a leg.
Stranger Things should have been there unless they're holding it for next year.
But then they got to do season 4 and 5, which is going to it's going to feel like they're pushing you through, and it can cost Universal even more money.
Right.
But not only that, they didn't even go after Fear Fest, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. So something's telling me Universal is cutting somewhere
to make up that.
And what it's doing, just like Disney did, remember, Disney get hit hard by media because it's Disney, but I see Universal doing the same thing and nobody's talking about it.
They're doing it like quietly, like they're sneaking in where Disney can't.
So does that mean that the quality of Halloween Horror Nights is gonna be as good? Does it mean that we're gonna have as many scare actors as previous year? I mean, something got caught,
right?
You know, so we shall see. Only time will tell. But I have been noticing the lack of effort lately from Universal, and I mean, again, I gotta be fair. I love Universal Studios and so Disney. When Disney was screwing up, because they still screw up, I will come over here and say it. I have to say the same for Universal. So if you see that they made a 65% increase in revenue for Universal theme parks,
they cut it somewhere.
That means that they increased revenue of $1.8 billion. That means that they beat Disney. Just so you guys know, why are they cutting off? Why?
To make that.
Is it because, to be fair to them, is it because they had to spend it now on Epic Universe?
Could be.
And they have to hold that? Is it because the rumor of a recession
coming
that is coming? They may say, you know what, let's hold on to some of that revenue now in case we go into a recession. Either or, we guess we'll be paying the consequences. So this highest attendance that they're talking about and how people prefer to go Universal over Disney, that may flip again, whether they like it or not. So Universal has to be extra careful with their movement of plans. That's just me. Maybe money is going to the new Nintendo World here in California. It could be. I just feel that they went from being the best in entertainment to we just put a few people out and that's it.
Right.
I mean, when Disney had this the entertainment like in social distancing, Universal was like,
we're right here next to you.
What? We're sending 20 people. Forget about three columns. We're sending 20. And now
you could
barely see them now. You could barely see them, and nobody can tell me, oh, well, it's because they're short-staffed. No, everybody's been short-staffed since they opened the park.
Yeah.
That means that maybe a lot of the entertainers left and went back to Disney because they were not happy about something. That part I haven't got to the
bottom of it.
To the bottom of it.
Let's go, man.
But Anywho, moving right along. Universal's making the money. Talking about California. Look how pretty it can be.
Oh.
I cannot wait to go next. Well, I
You
could
sure?
say it.
You sure?
I could say this. I can't wait to go next month to California
Are you sure?
because of all this cool stuff.
I might need a suitcase just for my Mario stuff.
Yeah, so you could have a hat.
Yeah.
$28 for that hat.
I'll be a mushroom. Look.
Yeah, nah. It's pretty though. Don't get me wrong.
Although it's white. I might be that one. I like
$32. I'm excited about this Super Nintendo.
I can see Kaloli wearing that.
$35 for this one. There's nothing like Nintendo, man, and Mario.
Oh my gosh.
It's just like no matter. I mean, it's so amazing. That's awesome. So anyway, they had that now. Then spoiler alert, if you watch Nope, you won't. We haven't watched it.
We haven't watched it.
So
we want to.
You will know about these aliens. So apparently arrive in Universal Hollywood for $25. So I don't know. We have to watch it before we go there. That's all I gotta say. Moving right along. Let's see. Yeah, my Harry Potter fan. Just so you guys know, as of Friday, this has not arrived in Universal here in Florida. We checked, but this is a brand new wand, but it's only available on Hollywood. This is for Fantastic Beasts. So $59. The interactive 49 without. Why would you buy it?
Why would you for $10? You might as well just buy the interactive one.
And why would they even make it?
Yeah, it's $10.
That's crazy. So does it make a difference? Do they sell more if it's $10 cheaper? Really?
Maybe.
I don't know. So anyway,
they might.
If you are a fan of Fantastic Beasts, this is what you can find. Michila said, I love it. Every time I see these news, Michila, I always think of you.
Yeah, anything Harry Potter.
Obviously, I will not know anything about it because, unfortunately, I don't follow Harry Potter, but I know you're a huge fan. So every time I see this, I'm like, ooh, for Michila. That's pretty cool for Michila. So, but it's only on Hollywood, Michila. So.
Yeah, we asked.
But I'm assuming
it could have come.
Yeah, this week is probably gonna be here. I can see Carlos in the Bowser hat.
Right?
Preach.
He doesn't need it though.
Preach. I will do it.
And
you know what I forgot though? I'm mad at myself. So I will go to Universal. We get out of Universal. I am in the car. I didn't mention it to you. I forgot grabbing my minion. My minion in the underwear.
You know what? I didn't see him, but we didn't go to the main store.
We didn't go to the actual, in Universal.
Yeah.
I want my Darth minion wearing his underwear.
Yeah. We'll get him.
Sorry, guys. I'm still battling the weird cough.
Those are super cute.
This came yesterday. Apparently, they made some Minions fan.
I kind of want them.
And they are here in Universal Orlando.
I want the bear one.
For $14. Tim the teddy bear.
Tim the teddy bear. I want Tim the teddy bear. Yes. Look, with the little tongue out.
That is cute.
That's cute. I want it.
For $10, I'm wondering how, first of all, how well do they work?
Well,
Second of all, how long is it going to last?
We should buy
$10.
one. We should buy one and test it. I'll do the sacrifice. I'll test it.
$10. I want to give credit to all of these news sources. To WDW News Today, the section of Universal, because I'm using their content and a lot of obviously what we're using. If you're watching this and you're like, well, I don't believe on some of those sources. Remember, the news that we talk about are things that we have seen or it has been confirmed by multiple sources. I just use their sources because it's easier, and I know they have the pictures and all that.
They have pretty pictures.
But I want to give them credit. And
it's
for the exception of this, we haven't seen it, but other people have posted already.
We didn't go into the stores when we went.
No. Guests can now order butterbeer without topping in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Studio Orlando, which is great.
Which makes it a vegan option.
Right.
Yeah.
Miss Sheila said those are
They are.
adorable. If you haven't done yet, please smash the like button on YouTube. That helps us tremendously. I also want to thank everybody who has become a Patreon member. Hopefully this week that I don't have events, we're gonna sit down and talk more about what we're gonna offer you. Even though there's different tiers, we may offer something for everybody because we want everybody to like connect more on a personal level with us. So I want to say thank you for your support, your super chats. That definitely helps
Thank you for anybody
this
that
channel out.
shop on the merchandise.
We noticed that we've been selling some
Yes,
shirts. So
thank you.
if you're one of those that have been buying our catchphrases, we want to say thank you. Every single dollar is helping to put back in the channel.
We've also added coffee mugs, coffee cups for the Karen's Coffee Club in there. So it's not just shirts at this point. So we have shirts and coffee cups and mugs. So a little bit different.
Yeah, I didn't know that you added coffee mugs until you showed me earlier. Oh.
For the Karen's Coffee Club. We need a cup.
She's such a Karen. You see how she just she does her own thing and forget about me.
You'll be all right. I just need you to show me how to post it, and then we're all good.
Oh, I see that.
You're the technical person?
No, definitely I am.
Yeah, definitely.
So anyway, Tribute Store was announced today. They will be shutting down on August 7th. We've been saying that for the longest now.
That's taking August a long 7th. Time
too. Definitely it's gonna go through the Halloween transformation. And what is cool about it, I have not talked to you guys about this. And Karen, you don't even know this.
Oof.
But in the Tribute Store, every week they leave a hint for Halloween.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And I totally forgot the other day. And then I was watching Tim's video. He mentioned, I'm like, crap, I keep forgetting about it. I see it on Twitter. Every time that they post something, somebody posts picture of that. But basically, they've been announcing, you see, Tribute Theater reopens, having shed all previous curses to great
fanfare
and success. So every week, they've been leaving on this table more and more hints. So the one that came out today, new Halloween experience as tragic failure. Local candy maker uses rye as bait to lure victim to their doom, and then they keep writing this 1954. So now they're leaving us hint about what possibly
that's the candy mutants.
That Tribute Store, exactly. So they keep leaving like the one today.
Oh, we gotta look at that.
The one today, let me see if I could pull that out. The one today actually talks about the store that is coming per se. Let me see if I could go to the tweets. What's happening on Twitter? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. My friend Lush, you guys met him a few times over here, Adrian. I told you to follow him. So he actually forwarded this from Orlando Informer. So if you guys don't know Orlando Informer, great source, love Taylor, met Trevor for the first time the other day.
Very nice.
Awesome guys. Every day they're in the park first thing in the morning. So what is cool about is that they were quick to say a new Halloween Tribute Store is coming to Universal Studios Florida. The best part, Little Boo is back. So this is something in reference to a preview, icon or something. So this was left overnight. So there to enter, don't chicken out, join us for a chilling journey, Halloween, frightful, spooky, scary.
Who's Little Boo, that or this?
I can't remember. But you see how the 1954 comes again? So the whole entire time in the Tribute Store, the creative team have been leaving us hints, and I keep forgetting to just show it to you guys. But So we heard your request, mobile wallpaper. So now, this is Horror Night Nightmares. They're the one that create the actual um, speculation maps for here and Hollywood. I want to say this is a little boo.
Maybe yeah.
So,
Makes sense.
anywho, that's basically what I wanted to share. For Universal, just know that the summer trivia store is shutting down as of August 7th. And now let's talk about some Disney news. Let's talk
You
some
need the pixie
Magic
dust. That.
Band. I needed that. Magic Band Plus are out. We tested out. Did I leave mine somewhere?
I took it to
You
charge
too
it.
got to charge
Yeah.
it. Magic Band, it is a cool concept. Don't get me wrong. Um, I feel that people may enjoy it, and but I will give you our complete feedback. Let's walk through the what everybody found on day one. So the first thing is that you have over 30 plus model
Yeah, there
that
was
you
a
could choose
lot.
from. They're beautiful.
Yeah, they're all super.
It's
Oh,
like you go over there and you're like, I want that one, I want that one, I want that one. So they if you buy it in the park, if you're an annual pass, they apply your 20% discount. They are what are the prices? I know you're the one who bought them.
The regular ones, the solid color ones are like 30. I don't know the prices off the top of my head, but they're like 30 something.
35 and then
34.99 I think it is. And then the design ones are
44
44.
44.99.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to have like Galaxy's Edge, but like
Star Wars, Marvel, they have
a
everything.
bunch.
They have everything. They
The
have Up, they have Stitch, they
a bunch.
have
44.99. That's what you're looking to
Tinkerbell.
spend. If you're an annual pass holder, apply that for the 20% discount, so it will end up being 30 something dollars.
Mickey Minnie.
So the first thing that everybody notice is that the battery is not fully charged. And right away, once you link it, and if you have not watched our video, watch it because I show you step by step how to link it, how to do the update. So, because yes, you do have to do an update. So that's basically what everybody noticed day one. Steven!
Whoop, whoop.
Aloha Jack says, I'm still debating on getting one.
Get
it. You're gonna like it. Because I know you love going to do it, doing the fireworks, and I know you love watching the Beacon of Magic, especially on Spaceship Earth and all that. We haven't done it, but I seen it online and all that. But our friend Andrea from Disney for Foodie, she has tested it out multiple times. She has tested it out multiple times in Epcot, and I'll show you in a minute. Give me 1 second. So let me see. And it looks pretty cool though. We were gonna go to Epcot yesterday, and I didn't feel well. But let me see. No, she might have she might have put it down. But yeah, our friend Andrea has been testing them out, and when she's in front of the beacon of magic, it looks so cool. Let me see. She actually created she hasn't created a highlight. Oh, look right over here. Check that out. So we haven't done it yet, but again, our friend Andrea, she did that day one, and she came back last night, and did it again. That was last night, I want to say, and it works. It's supposed to work during fireworks and all that. So it's a cool enhancement. So like let me let me go over a couple of things to Steven. So for example,
let him sell it to you.
The first thing, no. The first thing that you and everybody has to be aware is that once again, it was sold with no battery or barely
No charge,
battery.
yeah.
So you cannot. The thing is, they don't allow you to do an update without having a full charge battery. However, let's talk about how does this work. Let's say your battery dies. The only thing you're not going to be able to do is the interaction part. I want you all to realize that if you have used Magic Band, this is just like the regular Magic Band, but enhanced with interaction. So let's say I have my Darth Vader because I have one. They die completely, and I'm staying at resort. I could still opening the door. I could still doing, when I go to the park, I could still scanning with my magic band. I could still paint with my magic band, even though it doesn't have battery.
It just doesn't do the enhancement, the interaction portion.
Right.
It's the only thing that dies per se.
Right. And
hello. Thank you, sir.
When you buy them, it comes with a charger. Show the charger. That it comes automatically with a charger. So at least you don't have to worry about that. They also started selling the chargers on the side because the Disney realized that people are going to forget them.
Well, that's not something that you would think to travel with.
Right. So
Miss Angela said hi.
Hello.
So we have Grogu. This is Vader. Miss Sheila said hi.
Hello.
We do have Iron Man, which is pretty dope as well. And this is Kal-El. He's a fan of Stitch. So he has the Ohana means family from Stitch. So we each of us ended up obviously getting our Magic Band Plus because we wanted to try it. Can you answer Andy this question? With that said, what I'm showing you guys in the screen is what we ended up recording about, which is how to play the Star Wars Bounty Hunters, which I feel, Steven, you're going to enjoy it as well.
Yeah, I think Steven's going to like that.
You're going to like that.
Once it's...
I don't think it's for everybody, to be honest with you. However, if you have kids of the age of Kal-El that loves Star Wars and all that, maybe you could do a few. If you are a fanatic like me of Star Wars, maybe you could do a few. And just so you have an idea, watch our video so you see exactly what I mean. But if you think about it, you're already paying somewhere between $20 to $30 up to $35, depending on the Magic Band.
Right.
Because, for example, this is my limited edition Spider-Man
limited edition
Magic Band, and for this one I think it was $30 or $35.
And you have another one, don't you? Then you have the Darth Vader
and I had that Darth Vader.
I am your father.
I am your father special edition, and that one was like $30 or $35. So if you're already paying for this a good $30 to $35, why wouldn't you not pay for this for 40 $10 more and get yourself something to interact? So this came out for Father's Day, and this was part of my gift. This is a Darth Vader special edition. And guys, just so you know, I barely wear Magic Bands.
Yes.
This is just me being me. So best dad of the galaxy. But again, I think this was like somewhere between the $30 to $35. So you might as well pay the $45. And let's say you're watching fireworks, the thing vibrates. If you want to, and it shows, and it goes in circles, and it lights up, it follows a sequence. And let's say that you go and want to play the game about the fabulous 50, the
The
gold,
550s.
the statue, the golden status, right? You could actually, what you have to do, download the Disney Play app, and then you could wave at it, and some of them talk, some of them play some music, So
Make sure to actually listen, because especially for Frozen, it worked, but then you can hear him, but the music over there is way too loud, so you can
right?
barely hear them.
Yeah, so you have to listen carefully. But it's something else to be enhanced, to enjoy when you come to the park. Um, if I mean, obviously everybody budget is differently, but it's different. But if I'm gonna already pay $30 for one, I might as well do a little bit of sacrifice and get me a better design with interaction. That's just me. Um, what kind of bands did the kids get?
So Kalo got the Stitch one because he's a fan of Stitch. I'm too far, and my arms are too short. And then I got Iron Man and Grogu, and then Kyla because I didn't know which one they were gonna. I know Carlos wanted Darth Vader, so Kyla ended up taking Grogu. No, they can see Grogu.
Yeah, that's Grogu.
Grogu. So I ended up with Iron Man, so we can have a Marvel one in the house. But there was another one that was really pretty that I almost got.
There's a bunch.
There's already like you can literally just spend all your money on there.
There's a bunch. I'll suggest that you look them up before you go to the store.
Make a decision
And say maybe that your top three.
Yeah.
And if that store has it, then once you have it in front of you, then it will be easier to make that decision. But if you go over there not having an idea, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I want that, I want that, I want that one. Yeah. I mean, what's crazy is that, again, we're not Magic Band people, but then all of a sudden we started seeing everything that it was doing. We're like, shoot, I think we should get it. And then I feel that at least one or two people, let's say of the family of four, I think one or two people should get it just to experience it. Do I feel that all of four people need it? No. Because honestly, Karen and I could have just taken hours off and give it to the kids and then continued our day. I don't think you need every single one of your family member needs one.
Right.
Steven said the Ohana one was catching my. Yeah, it's very
cool.
pretty. It's very pretty. Even with the message, Ohana means family. Yeah, and why wouldn't be catching your eye, Steven?
Yeah, right.
That's all you, brother. Either that or something with Moana or Maui or something like that. Which I think, honestly, these are the first 30 over 32 that came out.
They're gonna come up with more.
They gotta come out with more.
They need more Marvel people, and they need more of the print. Like they didn't really release a lot for the princesses. No, so I'm sure they're coming.
I think they're coming with a buttload or more.
I think Tinkerbell was the only one that was out, and then I think one more for princesses.
That one for Tinkerbell is pretty.
Super cute. Super. They're all really, the designs are amazing. Like they really are. I think they did an amazing job with the design. Because sometimes with the other bands, you're like, it's okay. But this one, you can't go wrong with any of them.
No. So, I think Disney, obviously, like normal Disney, day one, they weren't ready. They weren't ready to launch it, to be honest with you. Things were not working at 100%. I don't think they're still working at 100%. Part of our frustration, especially playing this game, is the fact that cast members were not around to help anybody out. So basically, you got to read the instruction and figure it out on your own, but you don't know where you have to go. So it could get frustrating. We did hear a lot of people being frustrated. Yeah. We did hear and see people actually saying, I couldn't even find one, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And they were kind of upset. Angela said, I like the Orange Bird and the 4 park. I do love that 4 park one.
And
and
the snack one is so
the
cute.
snack one, and I do like
The orange bird's cool
the
too.
partner.
The partners of excellence. The statue, the Mickey
The
and Walt
statue of
statue.
partner, the one on the
Yeah.
50th anniversary. I'm gonna buy that one just because it's Walt and Mickey. I love that one.
We have 4. You don't need. We don't need anymore.
It's okay, at least for memory. So Steven said I'm rope dropping MK tomorrow. I'll check them. Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
dude. And then try the status over there. We haven't been in MK yet, but try the status.
You gotta download Disney Play.
Disney Play.
Yeah, if you're gonna do the statue thing, like you need Disney Play.
And bring a battery pack, Steven. If you could bring a battery pack and let it charge, it takes about an hour 15 minutes to fully charge. So if you could actually bring a battery pack, leave it charging, and then later on try it out and let me know what you think. But I do know that you like fireworks. I do know that you love taking pictures and watching the beacon of magic. So I have the feeling that you are going to enjoy that interaction. Again, that's for people that enjoy stuff like that. Do everybody needs to get it? No, it's not for everybody. But if you're one of these the people that come to Disney and love having a magic band because it's so easy to open doors, to scan and all that,
I mean, it is
might as well get it.
It's convenient.
As well get it. That's But in regards to this game, which is the only game around per se, other than locating or interacting with the golden status, I did see a lot of people getting frustrated because there's not signs or anything that tells you where to go. So just keep in mind. To the point, let me see. I think I might have left it out. I'm not sure. But anyway, I know that they eliminated a door. There you go. They eliminated a door because what you have to do, you got to go door by door. But you see this panel over here? That's where you start scanning to see if you find any of your bounty, right?
That's where my bounty was.
However, this door happened to be access to a kitchen for cast members. So the following day, there's 3 doors just like that. The following day, Disney decided to remove this door away from the game because everybody keep blocking it. So that's what I mean. There were a couple of things that were like, and I did mention to Kalel, why would they put this game over here? Because we were legit. Kalel and I were trying to find something, and cast member kept coming in and out. And the last thing that Disney wants to do is to show you their kitchen or show you maybe a mess that they have over there, which they did have a mess. They don't want it. That's behind the scenes. They don't want to show that. And I'm the first one who told Kala, why would they be doing that? That doesn't even make sense.
And plus, I don't like how you have to go all the way, find your bounty, scan the door, and then go all the way back to submit it and get another mission. And then you have to do that over and over again.
Yeah.
At least put more around the galaxy's edge.
If you're gonna do that bounty hunt game, prepare to do a lot of walking.
It's a good cardio workout.
Wonderful World of Dreams. This is being announced now for D23. Bye, buddy. Thank you. I'm excited, and I think this one is happening on Saturday, which that means that Karen and Kala will be part of it. Yeah, it's a camp. The Can't Miss presentation, a peek behind the curtain at the Walt Disney Imagineering Illusion and Special Effect Development Lab, uncovering treasure for the Marty Skylar collection. So magic in there, 30 years of Muppet Christmas Carol, dreaming, designing, and bringing to life the Disney Wish. Ooh. That's on Saturday at 4 p.m. And 70 years of making the impossible possible. That this one is at 1 o'clock. But part of this team, they're gonna be talking about. I think they said over here on the top. It's what Discovering Parks experience and products and stuff. Blah 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 blah. This year promises to be full of Disney parks excitement with new pavilion, captivating panel presentation, and exclusive retail experiences. So just so you guys know, this is the reason why we're going to California next month. Is just D23. So I'm super excited about that. Disney Parks and Experience Wonderful World of Dreams Pavilion invite attendees to step into new stories, attraction, and adventure Walt Disney Imagineer are bringing to life around the globe. Fans will discover behind the scenes glimpse for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, the transformation of Epcot, and the new Frozen theme experiences, Disney Cruise Line, live entertainment, and more. So this is the show that they go crazy,
With all the
showing
announcement.
us all the announcement, all the things coming. That the so I'm excited. This is happening September 9, 10, 11. We will be there all of those days. Kyla and I will be the all 3 days. Kyla and Karen are only joining us on Saturday. Regardless, it's exciting. So you can expect a bunch of content coming your way because this and staying on top of our social media because we're gonna be posting as soon we hear stuff, we're gonna be posting it to you because this is awesome. So I'm excited about that. So I cannot wait. Michila said, "Oh,
Yeah. I was gonna say.
hope they come up with something like this in Disneyland." I
Yeah,
heard,
I hope so.
I heard that that's the plan because I know they keep talking about magic bands, but I think they're gonna do it too. I don't know what
They
they're
might
gonna
as well.
do. No, because they don't have the golden status.
But they
But
have fireworks.
right, so they could do it with fireworks. They do have Batu, so they could do
Yeah.
the bounty hunt over there. So I'm assuming it's gonna happen. It will probably take a few months to get the kinks worked out for the Magic Band Plus. Yeah, it's like anything that Disney does. It will take them a while. I mean, as a matter of fact, they haven't even um having I wouldn't say control, but they haven't have 100% figured out this whole Genie Plus.
Right.
They continue to change it, and we're about to hit a year, and they still tweaking it. So they still haven't figure something out that will work for everybody. Um, Seiko Mickey No So Scary Halloween Party date now sold out. We are going on opening night, which is the 12th, and now the Tuesday
Oh, wow.
16th is sold out.
That's interesting.
Cheaper,
Well, yeah, but
$20 cheaper. So, um, and this is just the beginning. Soon you're gonna see a bunch of sold out. I will not be surprised by the end of the this week. The more have become sold out.
right.
But the good news: next Friday, August 12th, opening night, we will actually be there. So that that's exciting. That's exciting. Um, I really enjoying the fact that they're actually coming back with things like it was.
Right.
So I'm very excited about that. Tomorrowland, if you guys know the store that leads into from the exit of Space Mountain, they're gonna be shutting it down because of the construction of Tron. So
Right.
they got some work to do. So no more store. And that honestly, that's one of my favorite hideouts.
Hideouts. Yeah.
I do love hanging out on that store. By the way, if you've never done it, let's say your family members, in our case, Kyle and Kala, who love Space Mountain, they go to Space Mountain. If you go to that store normally, where they actually make all the tech,
All the tech. Yeah.
they have a counter towards the back. They have seats. They have
Right.
benches on the back. I don't mind actually going over there and enjoying maybe like a sometimes I buy like a Powerade or something like that, and and just sit and wait
Yeah.
for
It's
them.
usually
So
not that crowded. That store is not usually crowded.
yeah, it's funny because then what we tell the kids is like the kids go like, are you guys gonna be in the usual spot? Yep.
Yep. Pretty much.
So that's how they know. But that store is gonna be close. Okay, so I see what I mean. So they're pushing the exit on the side.
Yeah. So
So
they're
what?
probably the emergency
So
exit.
right. So usually you go through this door and there's the store, but now they're gonna push you through the side, and that takes you to the exit. That makes sense.
Interesting.
Moving right along, talking about making also scary Halloween. The preparation has started on the Storybook Circus Disney Junior because they do have a DJ over there. And if you come with your little ones, or you don't have to come with the little ones, if you walk by during making also scary Halloween, it is the cutest thing
Yeah.
to see because they do play different songs according to the children age. And let me show you a sample. So
Aw.
yeah, they do actually bring characters, and the characters will be dancing with the little one, and it's the cutest thing to see. I remember when we probably went to our first Mickey Also Scary Halloween, and Kyla was little, and then we brought
Yeah.
her over here,
Yeah.
and the word, what they do is that they play things for Disney Junior,
Yeah.
you know. So
The Disney Channel, Disney Junior.
so it's kind of cute to see the little ones interacting and dancing and all that. So again, it's exciting to see that Disney, even though they didn't announce it per se that it was coming, that wasn't part of the list. They ended up making the decision because it says it over here: Storybook Circus Disney Junior Jam, making also scary Halloween party. So originally that wasn't in the media release that
Right.
they said. So I'm excited. I'm excited to finally go back to something that looks semi-normal. Peter Pan Meet and Greet returns to classic Fantasyland location at Magic Kingdom. I think that happened today, and he's walking around. I like it.
Peter Pan.
I like it. I don't even remember seeing Peter Pan
No.
like that before.
Nope.
Do you guys ever go to theme parks out of Florida? Just California.
For now.
For now, we just don't California. The kids are not into roller coasters per se, so it's kind of hard to go to like other, like
Busch
like
Gardens.
Six Flags and stuff like that, because we feel that we're not gonna get the best
Yeah.
out of it. Now, when it comes to Halloween stuff, then we do go to SeaWorld, Busch Garden, but it's not to ride rides. It's mostly to do the haunted houses and scare zones and all that, and then we'll review them. But it's hard because the kids don't enjoy roller coasters at this point, and for the most part, I won't fit, so it's kind of pointless at that point. I would love to eventually start going to like Hershey Park and
Yes.
stuff, just to say that I go. I have been in Six Flags in California. I did like Six Flags as well, but if I go, I will go just to walk around and see it. Kalel is the only one who dares to do roller coaster. So that means Karen may have to brave up and do it.
Yay.
Take it for the team. But because they haven't shown any like major interest, then
Well, I think because Kyle still he likes them, but he's still like kind of scared of them. So it's like, yeah, I want to do it. Okay, no, I don't want to do it. Like, so we just have to wait for him to get a little bit bigger, I guess. Hopefully, we can bring a friend that likes roller coasters. If not, then I guess I gotta do it.
Yeah.
But
unless that we go on a day that we're with one of our friends, like maybe like Michael or Dave or something.
Well,
like
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That they don't
with
mind,
somebody with
that they wouldn't mind going with him, then definitely. Which Kalel already mentioned it to Dave and Michael,
Cool.
and they both say, "Yeah, let's do it." So let me see what else is new. This is the first time, first week actually, that I did not see Disney releasing as powerful as news.
Yeah.
Because Disney concentrated mostly on the Magic Band Plus.
Right.
And you could tell that all their effort
went to that.
Went to Magic Band Plus. I want to recognize the blogmickey.com for their news. Again, another source of media that we use because we have experienced it and we've seen it and it has been confirmed. But I think that Disney this week slowed down. So
They're probably also getting ready for Halloween. So they probably took a little bit of break from news to then like
I expect
Yeah.
a bunch of news starting tomorrow
Yeah.
from Disney. You guys know I always say, there's no way Disney's gonna let Universal grab that spotlight for long.
no.
So I can anticipate our news next Monday to be more on the Disney side um, than Universal, believe it or not. And it- I'm excited. I mean, we're again, it's August over
Yeah, we're going
here.
into
I
our
mean,
busy
I'm sorry,
season.
it's August everywhere, but it's
Just here.
Halloween over here already officially. So that's the locals always will say Happy Halloween around this time for that reason. But I'm excited to see what's coming. Halloween season is celebrated heavily over here, not only by major theme park, but also local haunts. Sir Henry. I'm rocking my Sir Henry's shirt today. I'm a fan of his work, um, and we will be there reviewing
Evaluating.
his haunt and talking to you guys about it. But I'm excited to see the first Mickey Not So Scary Halloween since 2019.
Yes.
I want to see are we back to normal. Um, that only means a couple of things. Halloween Horror Night and Halloween Horror Night. Mickey Not So Scary Halloween is starting next Friday. So start expecting as of this weekend the transformation into
Right.
Halloween in Magic Kingdom. So starting this weekend,
Fall and Halloween.
you're gonna start seeing the Mickey pumpkin.
Yeah.
You're gonna see
And the
the
fall
the
decoration.
fall decoration, which it means, and it already happened. ShopDisney.com already started releasing the Halloween merchandise. That only means the Halloween merchandise can start
Showing
up in the parks as of this week.
Right.
So keep that in mind. So that's where I could see Disney coming heavily.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's gonna be Halloween themed. So they took a break from Magic Plus Band and then kind of let everything die down a little bit, and then Halloween's gonna come up.
Yeah, hunt season has begun in Orlando. Finally, yes. So I could already see the transformation of Magic Kingdom happening, and it usually happens over the weekend, a Saturday to a Sunday. That's how it's usually done, or a Sunday to a Monday.
Right.
So expect to see that this weekend. And obviously the merchandise. I cannot wait.
She's biting something.
They'll bring. Where is she at?
She's behind you.
Oh, she's laying down because she's hot.
Yeah.
They've been bringing a lot of awesome merchandise in the stores in Disney. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Shop Disney merchandise for Halloween. It's pretty cool.
I only saw what it was available, but I didn't look it up.
Yeah.
I'm surprised because Shop
cool
Disney
stuff.
usually sends me like, hey, this was just released, but I don't know if you guys had the opportunity to see it or like but I don't know. Is it in the first page or
I looked it up. I put Halloween on the search bar and it kind of showed up.
and they actually came out with a whole bunch of cool stuff, even for decoration in the house.
Yeah, I want that floor mat.
So let's see.
Hi everybody.
So they already came strong.
And that countdown.
What countdown?
The countdown calendar looks pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me share it for it. Okay. So you already can find this on shopdisney.com. And this is as of today.
Yeah.
It came out today. Look at you guys know the Mickey and Minnie, the actual soap that comes like in the shape of Mickey.
Yeah.
So they created one for Halloween. This I would like. I want
the doormat.
The doormat is beautiful.
And those are pillows.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Don't we have a pillow?
We do.
For Halloween. So that means that these pillows are going to be available on the store.
They're together, yeah. They come together.
Oh, they come together?
Those two come together.
Oh, so that we're probably going to see it in the puppy's here.
Yeah.
When the puppy shows up over here, that means that she sneaked in and
Yeah.
escaped from the kids.
If they leave even a little gap, she gets through it somehow.
She's very sneaky.
Yeah, she's sneaky. Like,
and very quiet. You don't even realize that she's next
she
to
gets through smaller cracks than our teacup chihuahua. Our teacup chihuahua like hits something and like she like sneaks through it.
you. Yeah. Angela says she wishes they had character warehouse here. And you and everybody from the United States
Yeah.
probably will wish that. Yeah, we don't we don't go to character warehouse for whatever reason.
Might be a good thing. We might
Yeah.
spend more money than what than we need to.
Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, she's a cutie. She's so far, she's turning to be a really well behaved dog.
Oh, you jinxed it.
I mean, I jinx it, yeah. She's a little bit on the menace side.
No, she's
She
a
likes to
puppy.
be playful in that
Yeah.
aspect, which I love. I don't like dogs that just like, no, she is into like, let me instigate,
Yeah, let me bother everybody.
let me bother people.
And then when I get tired, I'm just gonna go lay down and sleep.
Yeah, and then if somebody screams, then she's just gonna chill. She just lay down like
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. But for the most part, like around this time, she started like chilling like this, and she's turning to be a really, really good dog. But look at all these, man. These I know these being posted everywhere.
Yeah.
These are the new mini
Headband.
mouse Halloween ear. They came out.
I love those two things: the porcelain cake stand
Mhm.
and then the appetizer plates.
The
the Haunted
appetizer.
Mansion.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. This is where you get in trouble. Like,
They
because you
do
want to buy everything.
have a brand
And
new. They're not calling it new, but this was new.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse and Friends Happy Halloween. We do have that. Spoiler alert.
We'll be rocking it. We'll be rocking it.
On next Friday, we're all gonna be wearing one.
That's so cool. Like
What?
the Haunted Mansion stuff.
Yeah, no. This year is very heavy on Haunted Mansion, like heavier than previous years. So just so you guys know, and a lot of them is showing up in Disneyland so far. These flute, I wouldn't mind just buying them.
Yeah.
Just for decoration purposes.
Well, that's and the cake stand looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like,
And then look at this.
well, that's that's cool for the doggies. It's a shoe toy.
Didn't we see that already?
We saw that.
Yeah, we saw it in Hollywood Studios. We almost bought it. For
Oh
her.
yeah, for
Yeah,
her.
there were that. So there's a few things that already come out in Hollywood
parks,
Studios.
yeah.
You just gotta search for it. But look at this Darth Vader voice changing mask. I'm buying
that's
that
pretty
one.
cool. Look at him. I'm buying that one.
I want that one.
Can you believe it?
Look at this candy bucket. That's pretty though.
Yeah.
New Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's not new, but
No, this one is new.
no, that was out already.
Mm-mm. This one is Lounge Fly.
Oh,
Yeah, this one is
so
new.
the other one was the regular
And if you could buy a set of
dancing
dance,
skeletons.
dance,
Oh,
dance
no.
glass set. Dance glass set.
The skeleton dance.
New Haunted Mansion glow in the dark ear
Yeah, those are
headband. These are pretty cool. This is new over here.
Mhm.
The Disney Villains spirit jersey. I haven't seen them coming with a spirit jersey like that like since 2019. So that
Cool
you know, little by little, they're releasing their Halloween stuff. And where's the gloves and stuff like that you showed me earlier?
Oh, you should. There's.
Oh, check this out.
Like those, I want
This
that.
is pretty cool, guys.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I want this.
I want
So
that.
Karen was showing me this. So you for $35, you get the whole Mickey Mouse light up skeleton custom. So
That's an easy costume. You
Boom.
just buy that and wear black.
that's pretty cool.
That's
though.
cool though.
For $35.
I like it.
I could see this getting sold out pretty
That should be
quick.
mine. That should be my Halloween costume.
Pretty quick.
Right there. Yeah.
So
I like that Alexa.
I do like this. And this came out about 2 to 3 weeks ago. So these Haunted Mansion mini backpack.
Yeah, Haunted Mansion's heavy this year. I'm surprised not a lot of stuff has come out for the Sanderson sisters, unless they're holding it.
Oh, the other thing that I haven't seen in the parks, guys, is this Star Wars Galactic Pulse. Just so you guys know, this came out about a month ago, and it was only on Shop Disney. So the crazy people that we are, we
Carlos.
decided to buy the kids a few so they could carry it around the park. And we were in Hollywood Studios the other day, and everybody, including cast member, were asking us for this. And I can't believe that they have not become more popular. It's like Disney put it on Shop Disney,
But that ain't.
and they didn't promote it. It's like there. You see, unless you don't look for it, nobody knows. So we do on this one, and we do have the Ewok. Um, so it's crazy, and then it comes just like it comes with this pouch, and you can pull them out, which is crazy. You will think that Disney will put this in Hollywood studios. I think they will sell like crazy, unless they don't have that many, to sell
Maybe
to
to make
because
a big deal.
yeah, they might enough producers. So what you do is you put them inside the pouch,
It's a little pouchy.
and then you put it over your shoulder and carry him around. So the other day, like I mentioned, a lot of people were asking the kids about it, including team members. Cast members. They were like, I can't believe that it hasn't come out.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
it's weird. Yeah,
you and me both.
so they
That's
could have at
just
least put it in Tatooine if they didn't want to put it in Galaxy Edge.
right. I feel like, again, Disney is missing an opportunity, but who am I
Okay.
to tell them?
They're making enough money with everything.
Right, but that's very cute though. It's a very cute and it costs only, if you have a little one, you don't have to be little one. If you want to get one, $30. And it's a decent size, you saw it. Easy to carry around. So I'm surprised they haven't made it available.
Angela.
But
It's like a little pal. It's like a little stuffed. It's like a little stuffed
it's
animal, kind of like
it's like a little stuffed animal.
the head's plastic, and
Yeah.
it's like that hard plastic, but then the body is all like a plush kind of thing.
So for $30,
I like the eyes on that one because
Yeah.
they're very galactic.
for $30, he comes with this and the pouch.
And the pouch.
So then you put him inside the pouch, and then you carry him around, because it's like a baby. They're like the baby of, the Ewok, or the baby of the Jawa, and so on and so on. So they're like the babies of that
Yeah.
species.
Species.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't say that word. And then after that, you put them inside the pouch.
You carry it
that,
around.
and then you carry it around.
It's
And
little
it's
buddy.
super cute. Like when obviously it's not gonna look as cute with me. You see, it's too short, but for the kids, it goes
Super
all
cute.
the way down over here, which is awesome.
You're like strangling him.
I know. I'm like strangling myself. But it is super cute. It's a super. I'm surprised they haven't sold it in Hollywood studios. And I feel like they will sell like bunch of them. Super cute.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Halloween merch is out.
More to come, I'm sure.
In Shop Disney, and more to come. And I could see it coming more in the park starting this weekend as well.
Yeah.
I cannot wait, because this is something that they didn't do last year in Disney Spring. I don't remember them doing the whole. They just did like a little session of Halloween. Remember, because they were behind.
Because they were behind in
in
deliveries.
shipment.
Yeah.
So I want to
this year
see.
probably.
I want to see the whole thing in Disney Spring. When we go to World Disney, where they put that whole wall with projection and make it very, very into Halloween.
Yeah.
So
Very theme.
So, anywho, guys, so almost 2 hours. Next Monday we're gonna be back. So we're going to Disney Springs tomorrow to check on the new merchandise. So if you love merchandise, this video is for you. Hopefully we'll release that video on Friday. Thursday we're gonna go back to Hollywood Studios to check what else is new especially in Galaxy's Edge. So expect that. Saturday we're gonna be on Universal Studios. So hopefully that will be a video for Sunday. So we're gonna give you more updates about Halloween Horror Nights. So I'm giving Universal enough time so they could actually decorate and do whatever they have to do.
Yeah.
Don't forget, the merch is still available. Patreon. So if you guys want to become part of the Power Zone, the Cool Case Adventure. Sorry, we got a Chihuahua under me now. So we got all that available. But anyway, next Monday we'll be back with more news. Like I told you, expect nothing but Disney. I can see that. And anyway, everybody have a wonderful week. Thank you for hanging out with us for a while.
Yes.
Don't forget, guys, we love you and we appreciate all the love and support. Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
We'll see you around. See you next Monday.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.